Hi heroes, did any of you vlog? I'm Genesis and today we're going to talk to entrepreneur, influencer, and actress Daniella Monet all about vlogging. Yes, she's on Victorious Chicago and she's the best.
Hey guys, it's me Genesis and I'm vlogging today and I'm here with it's me, Daniella. She must know all about this. You've been on Victorious. That was my favorite show.
Okay, yeah. I know this is fairly new to you, right? So like, how does it make you feel when you're just standing there talking into this camera?
Well, it depends on where I am and like what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like easier if like I'm making vegan tacos or making tamales, like I can talk about that all day.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. I have a much better time vlogging or talking when it's something I'm really interested in or passionate about or familiar with, because that gives you a lot of content and stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
If I were to give you any sort of advice, it's just to remember how helpful it is for other people. It sounds kind of silly because it's just you talking to a camera, but in reality, you're talking to all these people and they're listening and they want to know what you have to say because you're such a role model.
Yeah.
And you're getting to do all these crazy adventures and experiences that everyone would want so badly to have the opportunity to do.
Yeah. If I'm doing something, if like I'm playing with one of the animals and then it's time for me to go to the diary cam and I have to leave like the animal, that's like, But most of the time I'm liking them.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I so get it. You definitely don't want it to feel like it's like homework. Do you ever watch it back or watch some of it? Yeah, and then it kind of gives you that perspective. Like you're almost watching it now as a viewer and you can almost not necessarily critique yourself, but you can see what they're seeing and in retrospect maybe do it a little differently. Or another thing that I like to remember when you're speaking in front of a camera is to play with those inflections a lot.
Yeah.
Like changing the tones of your voice really helps.
Yeah.
You know, you can be loud and excited and wear a big smile and smile with your eyes, like really, and it becomes very natural at some point, you know? You kind of just realize like what people respond to, and maybe when you're doing these adventures and you're on camera with these people, you can try it and see what the response is. So let's try it.
Hi, my name is Genesis. You guys like the inflection? Comment a thumbs up if you've tried this technique before.
Okay, Genesis, just set us up. Explain like what we're about to do with Daniella and action.
So today I'm about to film and make vegan tacos with Daniella.
Okay, so that's really good because you got all the points across. You're here, you're doing vegan tacos, Daniella's here, and I think if I could give you any advice is to think about like when you're watching a video, for instance, when you're watching people's vlogs or YouTube videos, whatever, what really grabs your attention? Right? Like what really kind of like gets you hooked into the video? If you want to see these tacos, you're going to want to hear them say, "Hey guys, it's me, Genesis, and guess what? I'm here with Daniella Monet and we're about to make vegan tacos." Like maybe that's punched up a little much for you, but somewhere in the middle can really help engage people more, and really the point of all these videos is to get them to like be all about it. So I think that can also help the whole mission. So let's try it again, and action.
Hey guys, I'm here with Danielle and we're about to be making vegan tacos.
Way better, like way better. It sounds so crazy, but sometimes when you speak with a smile on your face, you can hear it. The whole line changes.
Yeah.
For instance, if I'm like, "Hey guys, it's me, Danielle, and I'm about to make tacos with Genesis," doesn't sound as exciting, but if I do it with a smile, it's like, "Hey guys, I'm Daniella and I'm here with Genesis and we're about to make vegan tacos." It's like all of a sudden you feel like, I want to hang out with that person, and how do I get those tacos? I think the scary part I could relate to as a kid, because you just feel so strongly about something in a world where like not a lot of people may understand. And that for me was super challenging, especially growing up in a family that wasn't vegetarian or vegan. And then having to be the person at your friend's house and then at school. And then, you know, I was acting, so like if I'm on a show or whatever, like having to always have that conversation, or for the longest time, I avoided it at all costs and I just picked around stuff and just said, "Oh, no, I don't like cheese," or no, I'm allergic, or whatever I could say to be, you know, and then I realized that doesn't do anyone any good. I'm gonna own it and I'm gonna tell everyone why I'm not eating it. I didn't wanna stand out, but then I also didn't wanna not be honest.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel that way?
Yeah, like sometimes at like parties and like they would have like pepperoni pizza or like cheese pizza, and they were like, "Don't you want pizza?" And I would say, "No." And they would be like, "Well, why?" I would make up any excuse because I wouldn't want to say like, "Oh, I'm vegan," to see like what the reaction would be. So I would say like, "I'm really allergic to cheese and meat," or I would make up some crazy excuses.
You're like, I'm not hungry, and really, I'm like, I'm starving. I just want my mom to pick me up so we could go get food.
Yeah, that's how I would always feel.
Literally, that's how I feel sometimes still.
So I learned how to do vlogging with Daniella. I figured out why it's so important for me to do these, and sometimes it gets a little bit hard for me to do these all the time, but now that Daniella helped me realize why they're so important, I'm going to be very happy about doing them all the time.
Yay!
I hope you heroes learned as much as I did. You won't want to miss what I'm going to do next. Bye, heroes.